welcome to True Higher Self. I'm your host, Kelly, and today we're going to talk about you as the operant power. You are the operant power. What we're going to talk about in greater detail is how to overcome fear, how to become the person you've always wanted to be, how to manifest those things that you really desire. And you can do all of this by understanding that you are the operant power. I'll suggest to you a book to read where some of the core content is coming from, and that is Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. It's no big secret. I've mentioned Neville on this channel many times before. His teachings are very straightforward and, in my opinion, revolutionary in terms of conceptually understanding and reading between the lines, if you will, from a biblical standpoint, and being able to translate it to a higher level of consciousness standpoint, to more metaphysic type of understanding. So what I want to do today is read an excerpt from chapter 4, which, of course, if you follow Neville, you understand that he talks a great deal about feelings, about imagination. And chapter 4 is entitled Spirit/Feeling. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Get into the spirit of the state desired, by assuming the feeling that would be yours were you already the one you want to be. Now, as believers, if you will, as spiritual folks, we have a fundamental belief that our thoughts, coupled with our emotions, create a vibration. And that vibration puts us in contact with either things that we desire or things that we don't desire. For example, if you're vibrating low, of course, you're attracting things to you that you likely don't necessarily want. And you're probably vibrating low out of fear, some sort of negative emotion. Conversely, if you're vibrating higher, spirit of love, spirit of harmony, happiness, then you are closer to those things that you desire. Whether you want to manifest relationships, whether you want to manifest abundance, or just simply be in that state of bliss, to manifest that feeling, the closeness, the oneness with your source. Here, Neville is talking about assume the state, get into the spirit of the state. In many of his speeches, he talked about man going through a limitless number of states during his lifetime. States meaning they are levels of consciousness where you can come in and you can go out. You can come in and you can go out. If you desire to be a certain way, then you have to create that state. You have to create that feeling. What would it feel like to be the owner of your own company? What would it feel like to be a husband, to be a wife, to be a parent, if those are the things that you desire? What would it feel like to be completely independent and free to come and go as you please? That is the feeling of abundance and prosperity. Faith is feeling. Faith is feeling. According to your faith, be it unto you. You never attract that which you want, but you always attract that which you are. As a man is, so does he see. To him that hath, it shall be given, and to him that hath not, it shall be taken away. That which you feel yourself to be, you are. And you are given that which you are. So assume the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of your wish. And your wish must be realized. So God created man in his own image, and in the image of God created he him. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God. You are that which you believe yourself to be. Instead of believing in God or in Jesus, believe you are God, or that you are Jesus. He that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. should be, he that believeth as I believe, the works that I do shall he do also. Jesus found it not strange to do the works of God because he believed himself to be God. And I think that's the fundamental thing that is the difference between religion and spirituality. The freedom to know and to give yourself the authority, if you will, to receive that understanding that I am obviously is the name of God, and that is who you are. You are source energy, as Abraham's Esther Hicks says. You are. We all are. We're all individualized forms of source energy. We are unique and individual expressions of the universe. We are the universe. The universe is in us. We're not so much in the universe. The universe is in us. We are experiencing this 5-sense dimension, this 3D dimension. We are. And even the great teacher himself has said, whatsoever you believe, when you pray, when you meditate, when you are having inner dialogue or discussion, when you pray, believe now that you receive it. And in the believing now, what is the best way to believe now? Well, you've got to create that state. This is what Neville is saying. Create that state, create that feeling of the wish fulfilled. Yes, another Neville saying, what would it feel like to walk around the home that you don't physically yet possess? What would it feel like to sit in a bathtub or to open the refrigerator of that new home? What would it feel like to be in that relationship that you're seeking, to hold the hands with that partner, that spouse, that loved one? What would it feel like to be able to come and to go as you please, where price tags and money are never an issue? What would it feel like? So today, when we're talking about overcoming fear, and we're talking about manifesting the things that we want in life, and we're talking about ultimately living the lives and being the people that we want to be, that person you dreamed about when you were a little person. You can still be that person. You must dream as a child, plan as an adult, dream as a child. But the essence is the feeling. So today, I offer you for at least 30 days, try it out. Create the state by assuming the wish fulfilled, the feeling of your desired state. And let's just do one. Let's not confuse ourselves or confound this very simple and effective method. Let's attract one thing at a time. Decide now, what is it that you want out of life? Is it better health? Is it to release fear? Is it financial abundance? Whatever it is, decide now and begin to create an outline in your mind. What does that look like? Visualization. Let's create it in our minds first. What does it look like? What does your financial freedom look like? Is it an entrepreneurship? Is it a certain amount of money? Or are there bills being paid off? Independence through that entrepreneurship? Whatever it is, create it in your mind and visit it at least 3 times a day. At least 3 times a day. Get in your quiet places and visit that space in your mind. Create the state of that freedom. Feel it. And in 30 days, see what the manifestation process is like. This is proven. This is not new information. I've done this time and time again, and this is my life's practice now. So I bring it to you and I offer it to you. Not by my might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord. The spirit of the state desired can lift us above fear, and it can help us manifest the things that we want out of life, and it can ultimately help us become the people that we want to be in life. I hope this little tidbit helped you today. I just wanted to drop this piece in. It was in my heart to give. Again, the name of the book is Feeling is the Secret. This is by Neville Goddard. You cannot go wrong by grabbing this book and reading through it. But I hope this piece works for you. Not I hope, I know it will. It's just a matter of applying it. So let's do it for 30 days. Leave me a note in the comments. Let me know how successful you are. Thanks.